Hello and welcome to Cochise Talk. This is a soft launch of the Cochise Talk program, the podcast of what it is. My name is Cochise Pendleton, and if I make some mistakes, I'm sorry. This is just to work out some bugs. But I wanted to introduce myself. I've talked about the upcoming launch of this H2 water that everyone's talking about, and no one knows anything about. So this particular podcast called the Cochise Talk is going to discuss the the science behind the efficacy of hydrogenated water, infused water. You've heard there are a lot of products out there. I use a particular one from Japan. Um, Whether you buy it from me or get it anywhere else, honestly, I don't care. What I care about is getting the information into American hands. If you look at the bottom of the screen, it talks about there are over 2,000 particular published documented articles on the effects and the benefits of H2 water. So it's not common knowledge. And this particular program is going to talk about the benefits of it. But before I do, I want to talk to you about what happened to me. I'm 70 years old, and I'm in good health. I'm not on any medications. I prefer holistic remedies as opposed to pharmaceuticals, but both are good and both are needed. That said, a buddy of mine introduced me to something matter of fact, I'll show his book on the screen. It's called Live Healthier, Better, and Longer with H2, hydrogen H2. So what exactly is it? And let me stop there. Let me tell you what happened to me. I went to the dermatologist at Kaiser, and I always have my skin looked at every year for any cancers or whatnot. And my doctor found 8 different areas on my forehead that needed to be zapped with the liquid hydrogen. So she did just that. She zapped me, and my face looked like an anthill. It looked like carnage on the forehead, a war zone, and it was just red and didn't look good. It takes about 2 weeks for my skin to heal when I've had that procedure done, had done before. And for some reason, within 3 days, it was gone. My forehead looked exactly like it looks now. Old, yes, but it didn't have the carnage on the forehead. And then what happened was I asked Bob, I said, Bob, this is amazing. My forehead is clear. Is this hydrogen, did the hydrogen do that? Because I started taking this hydrogen infused water. He said, yes. And I said, interesting. I was pleasantly surprised. And about 2.5 weeks into my taking orally this water, my energy level began to skyrocket to the point where my wife says, honey, you're not taking any naps. And I love naps anyway. But I would purposefully take a nap just because I like naps. Well, I wasn't wanting to take a nap. My energy level was skyrocketing, and it was very, very profound. And it is profound, particularly me at 70 years old. So, needless to say, I said, I've got to get this information out. I've got to share this with people. It took me about 6 months to investigate and to research the different articles, talking to Bob, the scientist. He has 2 master's degrees, one in immunology and one in biology. And he was so astounded at the effects of hydrogen as to what he was learning that he investigated it. And when he did, he was profoundly shocked, so much so that he wrote a book. And this is the book. live healthier, better, longer with H2. So what I wanted to do was just introduce myself, and this program is going to be talking about the science behind H2. And with over 2,000 published articles, documented scientific journals, and published, the information is just profound. What can I say? And it is so profound that it compelled me to create this little podcast. So I've done that, and now I've got to get the information out. So that's why I'm here. My plan is to get this out to as many Americans as possible, as many people as I can in the United States. And from what I understand, there are only about 10,000 people in particular that talk about this particular product. It's called Izumio. Here is the Izumio here. This comes from Japan. And it's this block here is what Bob gave me to put the Izumio in, because the Izumio, when it is delivered to you, it's a month's supply. It's upside down because the hydrogen is such a small molecule. It's the smallest molecule there is. It rises to the top. So as it rises to the top, which in case this is the bottom of the packaging, when you pop this here, then all the hydrogen is at the very top up here, and then you consume it. It's about 6.7 ounces. So there are 2 patents to this particular one. But like I said, you can purchase other products. I don't care. I just want to get the information out. Now I have an email there, cochesong@gmail.com. Email me if you see this video and there's a little gift that I want to give you. I'll email it to you. And it's from Bob's book, but it's very, very cool. It's in cartoon form. And his book, by the way, is it's a book for dummies, which for me, it's hydrogen for dummies, understanding it, because it's very, very complicated. And the science is complicated. I'm not a scientist. But let me show you one thing here. The things that hydrogen does for the body. The benefits of hydrogen water. And this is all scientifically documented and published, okay? I'll read them. Health benefits with physical exercise. Anti-cancer properties. Reduces oxidative stress. Impact on cardiovascular health. Adjunct to management in COVID-19. Liver function benefits. Mental health benefits. And by the way, one of the things for my mental health is making me very, very clear. I'm thinking very, very clearly. Anti-aging, which is good. Who wants to age? But how does it do that? See, that's the science. That's the fascinating thing about H2 is what it does and how it does it. And that's what this program is about, to discuss the science behind it. And then the renal function improvement in chronic dialysis patients. Anything that my little metaphor is a mechanic. What does H2 actually do when it goes into the body? The H2 is like a mechanic. I call it a mechanic. It acts like a mobile mechanic, a mechanic that you take your car in to a mechanic, he fixes it. Well, the hydrogen, when it goes into the body, it's like a mobile mechanic. It acts like a mobile mechanic, and whatever it sees wrong, it addresses the problem. And it's just fascinating. Anyway, that said, my initial the major launch of this program is going to talk specifically about in the particular I get so excited it's hard for me to even talk. The benefits of what is oxidative stress, and how does hydrogen help with that, and the antioxidant properties. You've heard about those. Anyway, the list is lengthy. It goes on and on and on. And there was a study done in a journal. I'll show you just a real brief picture so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. This is it was a study done in the science literature. I'll bring it on the screen here. And if you notice the people on this screen, this is after 8 weeks. And in Japan, they actually bathe in it. And I work with a girl in the hospital that also introduces to me. She's a professional acupuncturist, and she is Japanese. And I have pictures of things that people that she's worked on, and with the hydrogen water, the effects it has. So you drink it, you can put it on your skin, and the molecule, so it just goes right into the body. But these are people that have psoriasis. Look at these people. Look at the chests before and after, before and after, before and after. Profound. And so it aids in the, as I wrote it down here, it aids the body to diffuse the problem. That's what hydrogen does. And I just had to get it out. I've got to share it. So that's what this program is all about. That said, I'll make this little short thing come to an end because I didn't want to take too much of your time. The most important thing, the most valuable asset that I have is my time. Once it's spent, I can't get it back. And likewise, the most valuable asset that you have is your time. So believe me, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time wasting your time, taking time to watch me waste your time. So this is that important. Anyway, until next time, I will alert everyone as to what's going on, but I'll post this so you have an idea of what's going on. If you want to email me, please do. CochiseSong@gmail.com, and join me on Facebook so you can get all these streamline these videos. This is Cochise Pendleton signing off for now.